All right, welcome back to Huggy Bear Apprentice. Just
Is this too loud?
nah, just my little thing here, just to share stuff with my mentors and anybody who else, this helps you all. Cool. This was the lining attempt. Overall, as we discussed in the last video, sharks are okay, stars are not. So that's not gonna be working. I'm probably gonna make a practice scan, just a bunch of stars, stuff like that, just to help me out in my progress. But also talk to my mentor, see what she says. All right, here is the reference. It says a reminder. So what we're gonna do now is the shading. So we're gonna do a pepper shading. She likes the dot type effect. So we're gonna do light pepper shading using gray wash. This will be 3 dots of black with some water. And we're just gonna do a light pepper shade over everything. Same tone. And then just like with shading, you build up, you build up, you build up. Sticking with that 3. You know, I'm gonna hit some of the dark areas. Gonna hit this little ridge here, come back down around, right? And this will be a little darker than here. Dark through here, maybe a little bit of light through there. Kind of come with a little highlight, but around the ridge, by the body, dark. A little bit of darkness fading out, right? So we're just kind of pepper, 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 something like that. Gonna play with it. Gonna have some fun. Dark, so a lot of pepper, but again, keep with the same tone. I do also have 6 drop, 8 drops, and 10 drops as well. So if I do need to later on, I can hit that with something a little bit darker if I need to. We're gonna start with 3 drops because this lemon shark needs to be lighter than this guy because hammerheads are just darker naturally. So got a little bit different tones through here. You know, this won't be like this because I didn't do the other reference drawing. It's gonna be more out like that, but you see that on the actual stencil. More darker there, you know, but again, more gradient. That's 2, boom, boom. So we're gonna gradient it out. All right. Shading is gonna come out better than lining. That's for damn sure. So I'll pop that right here. Just for about stencil design. The cool thing is I have this. I have a whole nother side right here for it. And I can also flip it over, do it again. But yeah, so here we go. Zoom in for you can see. Again, we got 3 drops. Blend it up, and I mix it up using our little ink spinner dude. All right. First thing I'm gonna do, because we took a little break after lining, took about an hour. I'm gonna clear out my needle because it just has pure black. So I got some water over here. And we're just gonna be sticking with that 3 drop until we need to move on. Getting that water out. Getting that needle out. That's probably real bad too. Probably real bad idea.
What?
Yeah. Get some of this water out. Okay. All right. We are good. Get us a new towel. And the leftover from that. Alright. Just covering up the whole reference.
It's trying to hurt. When is my
Alright, here comes the shading. Shading, we're gonna drop this down to 5.1. 5.1.
Sure not 3.2?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah. You tell me. Gonna go down to 2 millimeters.
What's the dotting?
That is reference for where shading is gonna go.
Do you have plans for dinner today? Huh? My name is Buffalo to the plan.
Okay, we're right at 2 mils hangout. We're at 5.1 as far as voltage goes. Okay. 3 drops. Okay. Again, right now we're just gonna kind of hit over everything. We might have to tone it up. Okay. Three drops might be a little light, but we're just gonna try to stick in the same pattern.
You can finally see it again, that's why. Oh, that's it.
This side I'm kind of going up at that angle. On this side.
But no worries.
Just taking my on the direction.
Cross out with my toothpick. Cross out my toothpick.
This one.
This one's for my toothpick.
Yeah, both of them.
You can take.
Both will work. Take just the both. For now, yeah. Take 3 of them.
Or not overdose with like too much, right?
You just took three of them.
Be good, be good. Okay. So as the first layer on here, this little thin through here. Making sure. Okay. Alright, that one's covered. Just be like this. So just kind of following the shape of the animal. Okay. I'm gonna go down.
No, really? You see the obvious.
Okay. Coming this way. Good. Very good. And yeah. Okay. First level of shading down there.
Well, the people who did Minecraft didn't even do it right. They didn't submit it right.
You think we're having the directional. I think we're having the dots look. So I think we're okay. Okay. I think the hammer is going to go darker on the base, but we'll come back to that. Okay, going back to the lemon. Okay, alright. Let's start with this headdress area. Okay. Nice. I'll round that out.
No, it's the fall his nose. It's Matt. Steven is like, let's go build a shelter, get some water, and relax. We'll get caches later.
I
But-
think Matt wants to get the food.
They all want the food.
Jeff wants it so he can afford it. So basically, he says he has two strategies. He can either not go after the food because they're gonna share it anyway, or go after the food and keep it for himself.
Yeah.
Alright. This light, this here is going to get a little darker. I think that looks good as far as a good contrast. Yeah.
You did not. You were going backwards. What a dick. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jeff was actually following him.
Okay.
And then look that way.
Yeah, it was
Jeff was
showing
going the other way. but
Yeah.
you came and you
until
followed
Matt came over.
And
And
then
then
he's like, oh, it's
she.
followed Jeff. No, you literally were over here. Matt was over there. You followed him.
Go down here. So, let's come down this way. A little bit of there you go, just spread that out just a little bit. You know, it's organic.
You guys suck.
There you go, just a little bit there. Here.
They're all there now. Except for Steven and.
Just a little darker.
Are playing the game though.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm sorry. Jeff kind of had this coming for him.
He did say his two options were those two options. And I mean,
Yeah. It's not even that. It's basically when they first started this particular challenge, everybody was already not liking Jeff. Because Jeff, like, screwed too much people over from the other challenges where you don't have to screw people over.
Right.
So this is sort of like their way of paying back. They really don't want him getting that 100,000, I think. And they all want it, but
Yeah, that's
they'd rather see someone else have it besides him.
Yep.
I mean this one, unlike other challenges, this one is a competition.
It is.
Yeah.
going out and getting the tools and stuff and getting as much as you can. Now there are ways to learn the political side of the game, which he doesn't do. He thinks he's just gonna outwit and outlast everybody, or like outget everybody. But
He learned really fast that his partner almost tapped on him, so. And if she tapped, he would have been out.
okay, so that already happened.
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
got medically tapped right after. They were worried about her hurt.
Because he's under the assumption. So he's decided not to go after the meat no more. Nope. Hence why they also put in that kill.
Yeah.
Which is why everyone else is looking for it. Except for them.
I think this is good. I want the other one to be darker, so. Okay. Let's hit some of the shade.
That is dope. They were smart.
Yeah, that actually was pretty smart. I didn't even think of that being an option, just to chill. Cause, well, my thing is, wouldn't everything be gone by then though? Or do they have enough for each?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's insane. That's why when Jeff was talking about he's not even looking at his map. Yeah, because I was jokingly saying that he'll smell it out.
But he's not. It's not a joke.
I
Because he
know.
actually does it.
Alright, babe, come here.
So impressive.
Almost stinked.
No, you're close, dude.
Remember, she wants like the, oh, 1 second. So one thing. One little thing.
Hey.
She wants like the pepper, like the dot look.
I'm trying to see. I don't know.
No, I didn't realize there's an area that I didn't hit. Okay, so I know you're leaving soon, so I just wanted to get your. Okay, that's pretty close.
It's pretty good, shading wise.
Oh, Matt.
But how do you keep the peppered look, or is that inside there? It's not just the purple.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I see like the dots
Okay.
through here, through there. If you're not, you know.
No, I didn't. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell if it's a purple or gray, but I can tell
No,
now.
the purple is
Yeah,
in some
yeah, yeah.
areas.
Okay, I see.
That's just
it.
my guidelines for where I want to go a
Well,
little
that
darker.
looks pretty good.
Think so?
Yeah. I like that.
He found it.
Oh,
You know me. Be brutal.
I'm being brutal.
Be honest.
impressive.
We got this on camera. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick pause here. Let's show the camera because be good at it. Okay, so remember, sunlight's coming from this direction here. So inside of here, top of the head,
But
a
it's
little bit of
also-
like ridges along the head make that a little darker.
Yeah.
And then you have the darker side. And then right by the top fin, you have that shade casting down here and there. You know, kind of going out there. You have the black parts there because that's just a lot of those have them. It is a yellow based color, so it's not going to get super dark even with the shading. But you have your tips and then rounded up shade. That'll be like a little bit of highlight in a sense. This is the back side, so again, a little darker. Alright, next is here. Here's just the first layer of dots. We'll kind of go back, make sure there's no empty spots, and then start packing it in more later. But
Holy shit.
and I'm just taking a pause. Just,
Why do you tell Jeff?
Just so.
Yeah, that's got to play with him.
remember, on fake skin, don't pull hard. It will rip. It can rip. So just don't do this during your lining. This is, shading because there's no more stencil to worry about messing up,
We
Okay.
got two of them.
These are
That's
cool.
fine. Kind of added there. That's intentional. So I wanted us to round it a little bit more. Gonna hit this just a tad.
Hello. Are you waking up?
Hi, you.
Are you awake now?
Did you eat?
Ooh, yummy, yummy already in the tummy.
I'm just really trying to follow the shape while keeping
You have a new play area.
that
baby.
pepper.
Yeah. It's new. It's exciting. Exciting.
That's the darkest, so just hitting that in there. Because it's darker, not going to see the dots as much, but really wanted that in there more darker.
Put a blanket and
I might even come in here with a little bit of black.
I used to put a blanket and tuck them under.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Blanket and something.
Okay. Kind of right off that, right off that body, right off that fin, same darkness. It's almost done. Alright. Just curious on the time. Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, I figured like this is like a 2-hour tattoo. It took about an hour to line it. 30 minutes there to. I was so far looking right about my estimate.
Yeah, but they have the fire starter, so that's not that hard
Okay.
as it could be.
Go. Still using gray wash, 3 drops of black.
Because Gary was dumb and used a wet banana leaf.
Oh, so it was just better.
Alright.
Matt already had his.
Let's we already got our light side. Getting this a little more. Just want to distinguish. Right now, first pass, because we already hit the light shade a little bit. Initial, just a couple areas that I want to. Didn't really have any dots to.
3 hours. We gotta get something.
So it's like, I'm tired.
Alright. Normal. Alright. Kind of rounded it out a little bit. This will get a little darker through here because the lights come from here as it's rounding. This will start to get a little darker through here. Okay. Trying to do different angles to show the front versus the back. So with the flow of the dots also kind of show a little bit. Okay. Alright. Light side is decent. We may darken it up a little bit, but
More Phelps.
alright, let's go ahead and start hitting this up. Again, just get that darker just like on the other thing, because it's right there on the base of the shark. Lower body, definitely going to be dark.
Yeah, but they agreed to share it, right? But the thing is, if he found it, he wasn't gonna share it.
Yeah.
So I don't see why I would share it with him.
Well, he said that with no one around.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, well, they told me.
So he knows if they find it, he's gonna get some anyway, so might as well look for the other stuff.
Yes. But he was still looking for it because he wanted to take it.
Yep, but they don't want, they might
But
not
then
know
Waz
that.
basically was like, I'm gonna go look for the other thing, the fishing thing.
And he's like, I'll follow you. So he has a Hawaiian sling and 2 shoulders.
No, nope, Jeff don't have nothing. He didn't get the Hawaiian thing.
Oh, he didn't give it to him.
No, Lost has lost.
What? But isn't that what Jeff
Everybody
is
has
about the stuff?
different strategies.
How do you know if this items no longer available yet? You don't.
They'll tell them, like, usually they'll say, okay, there's 5 items, alright, 4 of them down, we know there's 1 more left, which one's left, and they'll know on the map which one
Like
is
their
left.
producers and stuff?
No, usually they tell us.
They say.
They'll say, hey, we found that one, better stop looking, basically.
Or Genie is not gonna be open.
Rounding that out just like I did the other one.
No, Dan is a climbing insane man right now, usually. Got hurt himself. Dan is crazy though, dude.
They're holding it.
That's really gonna be a little bit darker.
What?
I don't need to rub my genitals off in the back.
That's something that you don't want to hear every day. The guy's like, I don't mean to rub my genitals on your back, but it's because, you know, they're. You have 4.
No, it's two.
No, you've had 4 from another time.
Oh, what is this? Oh, yeah.
No, you can't. You're not gonna give them bow and arrows.
Don't say love you.
Yeah, that's, you know, I'll say it.
And I'm not saying. Yeah.
It is a competition though, he's right. Yep.
Yeah. He plays it the way he plays it. And they're playing it the way they're playing it. And honestly, I think Steven actually lost even more respect for Jeff only because of what Jeff said. That he could have pretty much tossed his stuff into the ocean. And for Steven, that was a big deal. I was with him in Louisiana. He's such a dumbass. It's like he thinks, why would people do that with him for a fact Jeff did not do that.
So that's why he didn't even offer it.
Exactly. He's gonna give it to other people that he knows will help him more along the way. Oh, that was a cookie cutter.
Oh, it's going again.
Yep.
Oh no.
They're getting the other one.
Careful.
But he wants to
But
help.
going twice is scary. Oh my god. Just pull and go. Oh no, don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. Alright. Not wait until she's hungry.
No.
No.
Because you will. She's so happy in her little ribbon. And her little shoelace.
That dress is adorable.
I know it's adorable.
I can't wait to see her in the other one too.
I know.
So, because we want her to get used to the playpen, right?
We should probably try it out, see what happens.
Absolutely. You want me to help you put it in here?
And it'll also help with the dog situation too, because if she's in here, the dogs can be out more often. Because I could always tell them to get away from it. And I could, honestly, I could take something and sort of like block it so she's like halfway and then they can come around this aisle. Or they could be a little more, you know, involved.
Okay.
That's true, because yeah.
Or I'm gonna add some deeper blacks in some areas, but there's the hammerhead as well.
Oh, looks good, honey.
You have to move that.
Think so?
There's one right
This little area right here,
It's this one.
I don't know if you're planning on doing more there, or is it just
Figure it's too
Lightning.
dark, or
in this little spot? It just looks lighter than all the rest. It looks like a little circle.
I was kind of like trying to do like as if it was wrapping around like a little bit of like a highlights, but
Oh,
I think
gotcha.
this came out better
Yeah.
than this one did.
Yeah, but it still looks good.
Yeah. I'm gonna put some deeper blacks right here on the edge, which will lighten that up a little bit.
Okay.
It's like, what is that?
Okay, so just gonna pack in a couple little deep black areas, which just really help with the color, with the shading here. But since it's deep black going off of the shade, we're just gonna go very little with it. Kind of like same thing that I did with the hair of the clown girl.
Hatchets or axes or some sort.
It's the saw. Yep, the saw.
Just so in the areas that are just known to be dark.
Look at that.
Because they're so cute and sweet and nice and loving on each other.
But, you know, it's one way to play the game. They sure love to show them dancing.
It'll change though, for sure.
Once that day 21 hits and if they're
Well, I mean,
separate.
if you ever count on them for yourself, something.
Yeah. Because even Matt says, he's like, I'm going to help them, you know, to a point. But if it's going to be harmful for me, I'm not.
Right.
Right. And that makes
And
sense.
Gary is a little bit like Jeff as well, so you can't.
Hence why
trust
he's
him.
basically saying,
I've definitely sensed that. Yeah. Like, it's just Jeff is
Gary's
more outward.
always been that way.
yeah.
Jeff is more outward about it.
Yeah.
Gary
Yes.
is not. But
Gary
definitely
it
is.
hides a little better.
He'll go talk. He's
And to be
he's
honest, the
manipulating.
hiding part is more of a strategic thing. How Jack is doing is just dumb because I don't know who. That's my opinion on it.
No, you don't. So, for me, I don't know. I don't know how I would play it. Would I play it more like Jeff or would I play it more like the others?
I'll be in the middle. I already know what I would do.
Yeah, I know like exactly like that. I'd be in the middle.
Because there is an importance of you go out there, you earn these things. Okay, cool. Like the people, because otherwise sometimes you just get people who just sit on their butt and not really going for things, and you're starting to see that with a couple people.
Yeah, like Matt and Dan, those two teams. Matt's taking the axe because they worked together to get that axe, and they already have one. They're taking the saw, but since Matt helped them get the saw, if he needs it, he gets to use it.
Yeah,
And that stuff, I mean,
To me, that's okay.
that's okay.
to a point.
But at one point, does the competition turn on?
When it's everybody for themselves.
Because it's
Right
one
now,
person. This isn't about 21 per day survival.
No, it's not.
This is about, at the end, there's one.
Yeah, but
And later in the competition, people that have been eating and been warm have an advantage.
yep.
So, you know. Okay, so shading. Just gonna give her a once over. You know how it is. You never really think you're done.
She'll try and stand on the bolt to get out.
We're gonna show you. Walk through it, which is kind of my way of reviewing it.
Not there yet.
Okay, we already went to the. So here's the hammerhead. Packed in dark just because of how the angle comes in. Dark there.
Talking to Stacey and how he wanted it, and he was trying to
darker
talk her into
there.
tapping out to get rid of you. He said, yeah,
Okay.
that's what I did, dude. I'm playing the game too.
Yep.
Dark on that side, because away from the
Those
source
two
of light.
things make more sense together. Do you want to put that on her or not?
Stars, yeah, right now. Alright. Wait, a little bit less light, a little bit less. Here we go. Here we go. Now it's gonna show better for the difference
They don't know that.
in the shade aspects of it a little bit.
And Gary got those Hawaiian stairs.
Alright, there we go. There is. I think we're about done. Thanks for watching. You know, give me your thoughts. You know, blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Unlike, unsubscribe, all that good stuff. Just kidding. Later.